The text came in while I was standing at the balcony rail, watching the ocean bruise itself against the rocks. He's here. That was all it said. No name, no context, just that sentence floating on my screen like a dare. Inside the villa, laughter echoed. Her laugh, bright, practiced, a sound I used to think was honest. I didn't turn around. I already knew what here meant. The master suite door had been closed since we arrived, my suitcase left in the guest room like an afterthought. I told myself it was a mistake, a mix-up. Resorts make mistakes. But mistakes don't send texts like confessions. I watched the reflection in the glass, my own face, still, controlled, almost bored. Inside, something shifted, not cracked, aligned. I typed back, nothing, slid the phone into my pocket, counted my breath. 1, 2, 3. I told myself not to imagine him in my bed, not to imagine her explaining it away later, using that voice, soft, injured, convincing. I told myself a lot of lies in those seconds. The ocean kept hitting the rocks, so did the truth. Dinner was theatrical. Candles, wine I paid for, her hand on my knee, squeezing just a little too hard, like she was reminding herself where it belonged. Across the table sat the reason my suitcase had been moved, her old friend, that's what she called him. I watched the way his eyes followed her when she stood, how he already knew where everything was in the villa, how he didn't thank me when I paid the bill. He didn't need to. This place wasn't mine anymore. Neither was she. I nodded at the right moments, smiled when required, played the role so well even I almost believed it. Inside, my thoughts were precise, surgical. Why him? Why now? Why the master suite? She avoided my eyes when the waiter mentioned the honeymoon upgrade, corrected him too fast. Pre-wedding vacation, she said. Pre-wedding. The words sat between us, sharp and unfinished. Later, she kissed my cheek and told me not to wait up. I said nothing. Silence can be generous. It gives people room to hang themselves. I didn't confront her. I observed. I noticed how her phone never left her hand anymore, how she slept lighter, how she showered longer like she needed to wash something off. I requested the invoice from the resort, room assignments, names, dates. The master suite wasn't a mistake. It had been reassigned, by her, weeks ago. I pulled phone records, late-night calls, long ones, always deleted afterward. Patterns form when you stop looking away. I watched them from a distance, their ease, their shared history leaking through in unfinished sentences and private smiles. And still, I stayed calm. That was the part that surprised me. I wasn't angry, not yet. I was focused. At night, alone in the guest room, I replayed moments from our relationship, things I had dismissed, forgiven, rationalized. Clarity is cruel like that. It waits until you're ready, then shows you everything at once. I slept well. That scared me more than anything. The confirmation came quietly, an email, a forwarded thread she didn't realize was synced to the shared tablet. Plans, not new ones, old ones, promises made before she ever said yes to me. He was supposed to be gone by now, she wrote, but she couldn't let go, not yet, not ever maybe. I read it twice, then a third time just to be sure I felt nothing. At breakfast, I slid the tablet across the table. Did you want to explain, I asked, or should I keep reading? Her face collapsed, not dramatically, not with tears, just deflated. He stood up, started to say something. I raised a finger. No. My voice didn't shake. That was the worst part for her. She reached for my hand. I moved it away. The truth sat there, undeniable, documented, time-stamped. She started crying then. I watched, detached, like it was happening to someone else. I didn't yell. I canceled the wedding. From my phone, right there. Vendors, venue, guests, one by one. Each confirmation email felt like a door closing. I told the concierge to charge everything to her card, including the master suite, including his stay. I packed my bag slowly, methodically. She begged, explained, rewrote history in real time. I let her talk. When she finally ran out of words, I said the only thing that mattered. You didn't just betray me, you replaced me. Silence. That's when it broke her. I walked out without looking back, left them standing in the wreckage of something they thought they controlled. On the flight home, I stared out the window and felt light, not relieved, unburdened. The future I lost had been a lie. Mourning it would have been disrespectful to the truth.
I didn't block her number. I didn't need to. Some endings don't require closure, just distance. I stepped into my empty apartment and felt something settle into place. Not love, not hate, ownership. She didn't take anything from me. She showed me when to walk away. And I did.